Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Alana and I've been living out of this 2006 Honda Accord for the past 2 years. One of the most common questions that I get asked while living in such a tiny vehicle is, how do you cook? What do you do for food? So I do have a whole separate video dedicated to showing you what I use in my kitchen to cook in such a small car, but in this video I wanted to go over my car pantry and show you the cooking food staples that I keep on hand at all times in order to cook easy meals and have access to easy snacks while camping and out on the road. Now, I'm filming this video at the beginning of April, and if I'm honest with you, I have not spent that much time car camping in the last 3 months. January and February I was pet sitting, and in March I was healing my thumb. For the full story on that, you can check out the video in the cards here, but basically what I mean by that is all of this stuff has been in my car for quite a while. Like, this is all like non-perishable goods that you can just throw in your trunk and leave in there and forget about until it's an emergency and you need dinner. So I thought it would be kind of fun to go through this, both to show you guys what I eat, but also for me to remember what I have. So there's no real order to this video. I'm just going to kind of take things out and show you what I have and then put them all back. So if this video is very unorganized and chaotic, I'm not sorry, because I'm warning you in advance. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with, do you want to start with the canned goods or the snacks? I feel like the snacks are more fun, so let's start with my snack bag. Pro tip, have a snack bag. Have one bag where you accumulate all of your things like granola bars and applesauce and fruit snacks and beef jerky and Slim Jims and dried fruit and trail mix single packages and what else do I have in here? More granola bars. Oh, this is a really good. I love getting these like tiny peanut butter packets. That's upside down. I love getting these tiny peanut butter packets because then it's like one single serving and you can just eat it like a snack. That's really good to have like on road trips or on the go. And then I think my other favorite is probably this dried mango from Trader Joe's. Oh, and then this beef jerky, I don't know what they do to it, but the texture of it is so nice. Like, it's very like thinly sliced and not like you're chewing on a dog chew toy while you're eating beef jerky, you know, like you can just eat it. So I really appreciate that. But yeah, I highly recommend having a snack bag so that if you're on a road trip, you can just grab your snack bag and bring it to the front seat and have snacks for your road trip without needing to stop or without losing your snacks, because these are all like really small things and it's really easy to lose things in such a small space where everything's just shoved into your trunk. So have a snack bag. That's pro tip number 1. Alright, now let's move into all of the canned goods, because that's probably the most organized thing. I have 2 different bags in this crate. The back, they're just like Trader Joe's paper bags. And the back bag is full of canned goods, and the front bag is full of more like fun, snacky, different things. So, starting with the canned goods, I always like to keep some soup on hand. So this is the Amy's lentil vegetable soup. Campbell's roasted chicken with rice soup. I really like this one. This one's really good when you're sick. Trader Joe's lentil vegetable soup. Do I have more soup? Oh yeah, and some tomato soup. So, canned soup are really good for if you need something quick, something warm, if it's cold outside. But yeah, you just throw it in the jet boil or throw it in a pot and heat it up, and it's really easy. So, I love these canned soups. Then we also have some... I'll get that later. We have some canned black beans that I got from my mom last time I visited, and I still haven't used them. Diced tomatoes. I like these because if you just combine these 2 in a pot and then eat it with like a tortilla or something, it's actually really good because these are the diced tomatoes but with green chilies. So add some flavor. We have some corn. Cool. Oh, some more corn. Cool. Honestly, you could make a good like burrito bowl with a can of corn, a can of beans, and a can of tomatoes, and then just like eat it with tortilla chips. That's, you know, vegetable, protein, carb. You're good. And then the last thing in here is just a bunch of free premium shredded chicken breast with rib meat in water. It doesn't sound very appealing, but this is pre-cooked chicken, so all you have to do is open the can and add it to whatever you're eating, and you don't have to cook it. So as someone with minor anxiety about foodborne illnesses that come from raw or undercooked meat, this is really nice to have on hand. I don't love the texture of it. It's not the same as having fresh chicken, but this is really good if you add it to, I usually use this in ramen. Actually, this is really good in ramen, to add some extra protein, or soups or anything like that where the texture isn't mainly focused on the chicken and you just add it for extra protein. I mean, what is this, 4 servings? This whole can has 28 grams of protein, so it's pretty good. Speaking of protein, we have some peanut butter powder. I know that's not really a canned good, but it fits over there, okay? This is the chocolate one, and I personally love this stuff because it's powdered, so it doesn't get all like separated when it gets really hot in my car. And also, this is really good mixed in with overnight oats, so if you're going to be soaking oatmeal overnight in water, adding a little bit of this makes it creamier, but also adds more protein. As you can see, there's like a protein theme. I swear I'm not a gym bro, I just have a gym bro mentality when it comes to eating. So you have your fiber, your carbohydrate, and your protein, and your fat. And then you're good. That's a meal. Also back here I have a coconut squash dal from Tasty Bite. I really like these packets. They're really easy to just heat up. It says to heat them up in the microwave, but you can just open it and heat it up in a pot. Or what I've seen outdoor boys here on YouTube, they just boil water and then they put the whole packet in the boiling water. Brilliant. Then you don't have to do dishes. I'm gonna do that next time. So stay tuned for that. I have some ramen. This is healthy ramen, millet and brown rice ramen. Has 10 grams of protein. These are alright, they're just good if you add them to something. So I like cooking these specifically in like bone broth. That's really good. And the last thing in this back bag is a package of pre-cooked rice. This one's honestly pretty old. I should probably, oh yeah, 2023. Cool. But I like to keep these handy just in case like I'm somewhere and I can't boil water. Like I already have pre-cooked rice to mix in with something else for a quick meal. Oh, my butt. I'm not actually sitting up on my bed because then it's too short for my head to like hit the ceiling, but this is very uncomfortable and I need to finish filming this video. Okay. Alrighty, so moving into the front bag in this crate. The back bag is all stuff that I don't really use that often because it gets shoved to the very back of my trunk. So the front bag is more things that I use more frequently. So first of all, we have this little bag, and it is just full of, wait for it, tuna packets. There's probably like 10 tuna packets in here, but these are really versatile. I mean, you can have tuna on crackers, you can have tuna with instant rice, you can have tuna and instant mashed potatoes, you can have tuna and instant pasta. Like it's a really easy protein to add to a lot of easy carbohydrates, so I just like to keep this on hand for whenever I'm feeling ravenously hungry but I can't be bothered to cook anything. Like this helps satiate that because it's a high protein snack. Also, if you like tuna salad on crackers and you don't like just like plain tuna and you don't want to bring like a full thing of mayonnaise and a full thing of relish and all the things, get a to-go packet of ranch from like your local whatever, and buy the dill seasoning from Trader Joe's. Best to-go tuna salad ever. Okay, so I would say that these are my like 3 staple carbohydrates that I always have on hand. Some instant white rice, some instant mashed potatoes, and this instant pasta dish. I feel like these are all pretty popular in the like backpacking community. Could I be more fancy with my cooking and make potatoes from scratch? Yeah. Will I? No, because this is an option, and this is much easier to do dishes afterwards. So these three are like my staples. Add protein and veggies to this, you have a meal. Next staple is some rolled oats. I also have a few instant packets of instant oatmeal, but I really don't like those. They're really high in sugar, so I much prefer doing this and mixing it with powdered protein that I showed you earlier for a quick and easy filling breakfast. Another one of my favorite snacks is yogurt with granola. So I like getting like a Greek yogurt that's low in sugar and then adding this Trader Joe's peanut butter granola. This one's high in protein. You can see a theme in most of these groceries. I'm just trying to get my protein in, okay? But this actually tastes really good, and it's my favorite granola ever. And the only reason that I buy it is because of the added protein. How do they get the added protein in here? Oh, protein pea crisps. That would explain that. Yeah, so usually if I'm in a house, I'll just make my own granola because that's cheaper. But if you make your own granola, then you don't get the 11 grams of protein per serving granola. So I like buying this whenever I buy granola, but I prefer making it myself. I just don't have an oven in the Honda Accord, okay? Well, I guess this is a can. We have a tiny can of cut green beans. I like getting the tiny cans because then you open this is one serving, you finish it, it's gone, you don't have to like save half a can in the ice chest. That is kind of one of the things that I don't like about living in my car is I can't buy things in bulk. So I have to buy the small, like tiny, wasteful packaging. But yeah, at least I'm minimal in every other sense of life. We have a regular old ramen packet. I never actually make this plain. I like to add some of the canned chicken and some frozen vegetables and some spicy chili oil. If you haven't had chili oil in your lifetime, you need to have chili oil. It's delicious. Ooh, or have this with some vegetables and an egg fried in said chili oil. Amazing. Really, you should try it. But yeah, this is like last case scenario depression meal. We have a bag of penne pasta and some pasta sauce. This is really random. I'm pretty sure someone gave me this for pasta sauce. And I just haven't used it yet. We also have a giant bag of lentils that I never cook these while car camping. If I'm being completely honest with you, I only cook these when I'm doing a house sitting job. And I don't even really like lentils. They're just a good source of protein. Oh hey, I have another pasta in here. Cool, so I have enough to make a whole thing of tomato pasta. I have some bone broth. This is my favorite bone broth because it's the Thai lemongrass chicken flavor, so I like to use this as like a base for ramens or soups, and it just adds like a nice lemongrassy flavor. Plus, can you guess? It has protein. Okay. This would be why I always put things in bags. This almond butter has been leaking. That's unfortunate. But you see how like it's all separated? I hate that. That's why I like the powdered peanut butter better. But I like to put that on top of like oatmeal or into smoothies or whatever. I also have some chia seeds that I got from the bulk section in Sprouts. I like getting things from the bulk bins in Sprouts because then you can control how much you're getting. So same thing with these lentils. Like I didn't need a full like 2-pound bag of lentils, so I just got a little bit from the bulk section in Sprouts. Same with chia seeds, so I like to add these to my oatmeal or make chia seed pudding or add them to my smoothies, just a little extra protein. Okay, I'm getting annoyed at myself for how obsessed I am with protein in this video. We have some dry roasted sunflower seeds. That should actually be in the snack bag. I don't know why it's not. We'll put that there. some white rice that is not instant. So I mainly only use this when I'm doing house sitting jobs as well, because I don't like cooking rice when I'm out in the middle of nowhere. If you are car camping, I highly recommend... No! Not dropping everything. If you're car camping, I highly recommend getting instant rice over regular rice, because this just cooks so much faster and you don't have to waste all of your fuel from your camp stove just boiling rice. Just a thought. I have... Well, this is random. We have some unsweetened coconut flakes. I use this as like a topping on top of oatmeal. I like oatmeal for breakfast when I can't have scrambled eggs. And then I just end up with all the toppings in here. I thought I had almonds. What happened to my almond? Oh, there's the almonds. I also have almonds as a oatmeal topper. Oatmeal's really nice because if you get sick of it, you can just change up the toppings. Like, I've been having oatmeal with chia seeds and almonds for the last few months, but I change it up by sometimes I add blueberries, sometimes I add banana, sometimes I add chocolate chips, sometimes I add coconut. So that's why I like versatile meals, is you can keep a lot of the same ingredients on hand and still make it taste different. So that's the other advice I think I would give, is learn how to cook a lot of different things with the same ingredients, because you will get bored of instant white rice after a while, and you have to know like how to mix it up. What other proteins can you add? What other vegetables can you add? What other seasonings can you add? Oh, speaking of seasonings. Okay, I guess this can be the last thing that we go over, but there's two things that I forgot. So we have spring roll wraps. These are really fun because you can wrap up, like, I like to do bagged salads and put the bagged salad in here to just make it more portable or like easy to eat, so you don't need a fork. But yeah, if you've never had spring rolls, I highly recommend trying them out. They're really good. It's a really good way to have like fresh food while you're out on the road. And then the last thing, I just keep a bottle of olive oil in the front here so that I can use it while I'm cooking. Alright, last thing, because I feel like I've been rambling forever and the sun has officially set. My spices. I would not go anywhere without garlic salt, lemon pepper, adobo, Cajun, 21 seasonings from Trader Joe's, ranch dressing seasoning mix, and the dill, which is probably back in my kitchen box because I used it today. But yeah, if you're camping, don't forget the spices. I feel like that's what makes camping food so blah and boring sometimes, is you just have salt and pepper. You need spices. You need spices, my friend. If you don't want to get tired of eating the same things over and over and over and over and over and over and over, get spices. Okay? Anyways, I think that's all for this video. I am planning on making a video going more in depth on how I cook different meals and the meals that I cook. But that video has gotten postponed because I can't do anything with this thumb. So, hope you enjoyed my pantry tour. If you have anything that you keep in your camping pantry that you didn't see mentioned here, let me know. I'm always looking for more ideas of what to eat, because I feel like that's the eternal struggle of being human, is you gotta feed yourself three times a day. It's a lot of work. But anyways, hope you got some ideas for foods to take on your next camping trip from this video, and if you did, make sure to show me with your thumbs. Let me know you like these cooking videos so that I know that I should make more of them. And if you stayed until the end of this video, I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Bye guys!